Hey Taurus, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into Soul Embers and your love reading. You know, before I start, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to be with me and showing your support to Soul Embers. I really appreciate the beautiful energy you bring to the channel. You guys are amazing and I'm so unbelievably grateful. So thank you. So today's reading. How are you feeling about love right now? What's going on? Are you facing any challenges when it comes to your love life? And if so, why is that? And how can you best lean into that energy to get the best outcome that you want out of love right now? That's what we'll be looking at. I'll also be looking at the energy of your potential love interest and how, you know, what their next move's going to be. And if you don't have a love interest, if there's one on the horizon and what you can expect from that. So if you're interested, I do take personal readings. You can book a reading through our website. The link's in the description box below. So, you know, feel free to reach out, or you can book a free discovery session with me. There are more services that I offer other than tarot. So check out the website, guys. And yeah, let's jump into it. Enough of the jibber jabber. Taurus, I'm just getting the message straight out the gate that I just need a minute. I just need to pause. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm about to pull out the cards and I'm feeling a resistance. I'm feeling the need to pull my energy back. And so when it comes to your love life, I feel like you might be considering whether or not you want to take this next move, whether or not you want to approach this particular person and speak openly about how you're feeling or some of your needs not being met potentially. Something just doesn't feel like the right time for you. Maybe you are trying to justify your actions, whether those actions or whether those thoughts or what you're about to say is actually it's not something you're imagining, if that makes sense. So one more card for Taurus. What's going on? How are they feeling? Well, first of all, we're starting off the reading with a beautiful, beautiful card. I mean, we're talking about the beginning of something new. We're talking about the beginning of a beautiful healing time for you, Taurus. I feel that you are finally releasing some... Let me just pull out all the cards. Okay. I see what's happening here. So we've got some major energies at play. I'm going to hold up the cards for you so that you can see them. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. So as you can see in the traditional tarot deck, this is the Ace of Cups. What more can I say? Is there more of a healing, beautiful energy? The heart chakra opens up fully, is ready to forgive self, is ready to, you know, embrace what's happened, the trauma that's been incurred potentially in a past relationship, to release it. Okay, to release it, to heal, and to finally move on from it. And with this, what I feel has happened with you, Taurus, is you have experienced a situation that was very emotionally, I'm using the word traumatized. It just keeps coming to my mind, so that's what I'm going to use. It was traumatizing. It caused you to shut down and shut things out. It caused you to close off your heart space. And that was a matter of survival for you. It was a matter of protecting your energy. It was a matter of protecting what love there was left within that heart that was still so pure, that was still so, you know, it wasn't judgmental. It was just unconditional. So you closed off whatever is left, and it became increasingly hard not only for others to reach you on an emotional level, it also became hard for you to reach yourself. It became hard for you to explore your emotions, to lean into them, to acknowledge them, to work through them. I feel that you just put your head down and you know, as a way of coping with what you were experiencing, you just wanted to maintain stability, a routine, get on with the day-to-day. The things that were given, that were, you know, such as your work or your friendships or, you know, your hobbies, those things that brought you stability and pleasure and that were the norm for you, you just kept on moving forward. Ignoring this because you weren't ready to lean into it, to heal it, to unpack it, or whatever that looks like for you. So we've now got a time of transformation, complete transformation. We've got a time where you've moved, where you have closed off that cycle. You've moved on from this huge emotional disappointment, lack of fulfillment. You know, you've realized that, you know, when you stack up the pros and the cons, holding on to this is only causing you to continue to live within the energy of something that is actually no longer able to hurt you, you know. And so you're releasing it and you're ready to move on. You're ready to transform. You're ready to lay this to bed. The cycle for this is closing. And so for those of you that are feeling quite, you would, what I'm getting is that you would be feeling quite raw right now, quite exposed. The heart has completely opened and now it's ready to start that beautiful energy exchange. The healing begins, right? And this abundant flow of healing energy is just circulating through that heart space, you know, allowing you to release the valve, allowing you to embrace the parts of yourself, that love that's left, that's so pure and beautiful, to lean into it, to acknowledge it, to nurture it, to, you know, apologize and forgive, explain yourself as to why you had to suppress it for the time that you did. And you're coming into some kind of a harmonious time when it comes to, you know, reconnecting with yourself and reconnecting with what self-love, to start off with, self-love. And through that process, this brand new beginning is starting where you're vibrating at a level where love is abundant. Okay, and guess what that means? That means that you are also going to attract new love into your life. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Actually, let me pull out a couple of cards to break this down. Let's break this down for Taurus. What is this about? Let's break this down. Taurus, I feel that you're not, this disappointment that you experienced with this separation, because I feel that there's been a separation, a lot of confusion, a lot of illusion, a lot of even, you know, I feel that things were left, a lot of, bleh. Let me find my words. You were left with a lot of questions, okay? Things didn't add up. Things didn't make sense. And so what you did is you started to really try to put the pieces together so you can make logic of this situation, so you can actually put yourself at ease and find peace in the present moment. And so there's a lot of stuff here when it comes to this love or this relationship or this situationship or whatever it is, however it resonates for you, that you don't know where the illusion ends and where the truth starts, where, you know, there is so much open to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot is subject to your own interpretation. Things have been left unsaid. I feel that you haven't got the closure that you needed. And because of that, you've actually spent a lot of time imagining how things could have been if they were different. If you had approached it in a different way, you know, I feel that this disconnection or this separation or whatever happened here, there was a lot of sadness. You experienced a lot of sadness, and the disappointment that you felt, it's not like you wanted this to end. You know, it didn't go, obviously it didn't go down the path that you know, wanted it to. Nobody goes into something that they feel so deeply about thinking, oh yeah, you know, this is going to end and that's just part of the deal. But you had a different, you dreamt of a different outcome. There was an element of certainty here that you felt within you. And I feel that you spent a lot of time also questioning yourself on what you're intuitively perceiving as being right for you, what you're intuitively perceiving as feeling right, you know, being with someone and it feeling right and it going the distance. Was it all just an illusion? But Taurus, you're doing a full circle here. Now, that's the good news. We're moving out of, in the coming days or in the coming weeks, you'll notice you'll start to shift out of this energy that you've been experiencing, because what you've realized is you just keep circling and you get nowhere fast. And so you think, I bet I'm better off directing that pain towards the pain of loss, towards the pain I have within myself to heal and start something new. And that's exactly what the universe is supporting you of. That's exactly the direction the universe wants you to go, or your spirit guides want you to go. So the opportunity for you to embark on a new journey where love is available to you, where meeting someone new that better aligns with you is available. It is available, right? It's coming your way. Question is, Taurus, are you going to snap it up though? Now, let's have a look and see what the deal is with this person, because I feel like you're really focused on their energy. Even if you were telling yourself you want to move forward, even if you're telling yourself this is over and you want to know what you've got for new love energetically, you're still in this place. You're still in the process of releasing. You have not released yet. It is on the way though. That's what's promising. All right, what's the deal with this person? What are they feeling towards Taurus? What's happened here? You know, why have they caused so much disappointment? Oh, this was a difficult separation for you, Taurus. This was a difficult separation because I can see that this person is going through some foundational changes. And, you know, they're also about to start something new. They're also about to take a leap of faith and look in a direction where they're willing to take the risk to start a new journey of self-discovery. They're trying to feel positive about this. They're trying to free themselves from the inner turmoil and the disruption, the internal disruption that they felt and they feel, and that came with this separation. I mean, they are going through massive change. I feel that you, Taurus, are feeling loss, sadness, and loneliness from them. What I feel for them is they're going through the whole shebang. We're talking about the big questions. Why am I like this? Why did this happen? Where am I going? Who am I? We're talking about foundational questions about their morals and their values. So it seems like it felt like this was the right decision. It felt like this was the right thing to do. They are trying to rebuild after a time where they felt their whole life was torn to the ground. You know, this was equally a difficult time for them. I feel though, Taurus, that you have more resilience, and you, at this time, you have more resilience, you have more direction, whereas this person, there is almost like a sense of they actually don't know where to start when it comes to taking on a new beginning. They're on very shaky ground emotionally. They are weighing up the pros and cons, but there's a big detachment between their emotions, what they want, what they say, and their actions that they take. None of it marries up. They're not in harmony. Okay, and this is absolutely exhausting. The inner turmoil that they go through is they question, like for example, they might say, I want this one day, and they do something completely opposite the other day. Very contradictory energy. And you might be hearing or seeing a very different side to this person, whether it be through social media, whether it be through what people are telling you. You might be seeing a side to this person where you're like, oh, this doesn't make sense. Who even is this person? Like, how could I have been so blinded? Was I wearing rose-colored glasses the whole time? You know what? Don't take it personally. I know it's easy to say, hard to do. They simply, they don't even know what they feel any given day. They wake up one day, they feel one way. They wake up the next day, they feel another way. Very extreme emotions. You know, very much trying to find their equilibrium. They feel that they lost their footing when this ended, you know, and they're extremely suspicious and paranoid, and they're questioning everything. And so they think that obviously something happened here, and they think that withdrawing their energy, pulling back, putting space between the two of you so that they can reconsider, so that they can take a break from it all, to see which is the best decision they can make, is the best way that they can go about figuring out what they want and rebuilding from the ground up. So let's break it down a little bit and just I want to explore feelings a little bit more here. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to take that one because that one fell out first. Huge. I'm talking huge energy. This person's, they're going through a really hard time, Taurus. You know, this disaster, they see this breakup, they see this distance as a complete disaster. They feel that they did not measure up. Their confidence has just plummeted. Their dreams of what could have been are equally shattered, you know, and they just feel lost without you. They really do. And because they feel so, they undervalue themselves so much, and it's potentially, they could have done something that was not very respectful. Let's leave it at that. They could have done something, and they are guilt-ridden, okay, and they can't face you, and they've decided that moving away from you is the only way they can somewhat save whatever face is left. I mean, this person, in a matter of, in one decision that they made, one misstep, let's say, what they did is they completely ruined their reputation, and they hold themselves to very high standards. And I feel that everything that they've said about who they are was completely contradicted by the decision that they made at that time. And so they feel like a fraud, they feel like a fake. So Taurus, if you're asking yourself, do they understand what happened? Was it all a lie? Are they who they said they were, and who I thought they were? They thought they were also, and they know what they've done. And if that gives you any peace of mind towards, you know, stopping that internal, that constant search for answers within yourself to come to terms with this heal and release, then there's your confirmation, if that helps somewhat. So we've got, and you know, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I feel that bringing this back together, that there may be some hope for you. Now, like I said, this is current energy, but bringing this back together might be a flame that you're still holding hope for, but at the same time, you feel like it's a bit of a fast stretch. I mean, how do you pick up and move on after everything that's happened? And this person here has got so much to work through internally to rebuild themselves back up to what they want to be, that there is a lot of work that needs to be done. And starting fresh, how would you start fresh? So let's have a look and see now. Let's have a look and see how you can best work with this, because I feel, Taurus, that you know what? You are in the process of coming to terms and moving on. You are in the process of, you know, there's a lot of strength within you, even though you feel, like I said, the sadness and stuff, you still want to, you still have upheld your standards. You sleep well at night knowing that, you know, you honored this relationship or this situationship or whatever it was. There is no guilt on your end. I don't feel that. You know, they're the ones that are carrying it. You're a constant reminder of who they want to be, and they just beat themselves up because they feel that they let themselves down and you, right? So lots of self-worth and confidence issues here. So let's have a look and see how can we best work through this right now so that we can really embrace this new beautiful healing energy, this brand new beginning that's coming to you as you go about creating the space that's needed in your heart chakra, letting go, releasing, moving on. So what have we got? I just want a couple of cards for this one. Maybe one more. I'm feeling it. So what I'm getting here is, you know, you don't feel particularly, I mean, we've got some pretty deep feelings of loss here, of disappointment. We've got the Four of Cups, we've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Eight of Cups. There's a lot here that, you know, you're heartbroken, Taurus. And for those of you that are actually experiencing this at the moment, I'm sending you lots of healing vibes. I'm sorry you're going through this at this time, okay? But what I'm getting for you is, you know, you're not particularly interested in any offers that are coming your way, but the idea of experiencing love again and moving out of this energy is very appealing to you. So you know that you don't want to stay where you're at, but you're not quite ready to receive or give love in when it comes to a new relationship or dating or anything like that. So you're really holding back at the moment from taking that move. You're taking the pause. Remember at the beginning of the reading where I was saying, I feel like you're taking a pause. You're in that transition. You're not quite sure whether, you know, which way to go. There is still a lot of emotional turmoil going on within you. And so you're holding back. You don't feel that anything can quite bring you satisfaction right now. So it's one of those things where it's a catch-22. What you do know though, and what has become clear, is this is a state you don't want to stay in. You do look forward to experiencing the beautiful feelings that come with love again, meeting someone new, that excitement, that passion, all that juicy stuff, but you aren't quite there. So I'm going to pull out one more card for you, Taurus, just as a message from Spirit to help you work through this time, for you to continue opening up that heart space for you to work through. So what message do we have? What does Taurus need to know at this time as they work with this current energy? Let's have a look. Do I have one card for Taurus? I'm going to do one more shuffle, and if a card doesn't fall out, I'm going to pick one. see those? You can. Taurus. What have we got for Taurus? We've got this one. This is what I want. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Okay. I'm not surprised this card came out, and I'll tell you why. Because one of the best ways to heal is by helping others heal. Putting yourself in the direct energy of those that are going through difficult or similar situations, where you can connect through a place of pain, but rather than stay there, help through that process is very, very healing for yourself as well. And for you to be able to give energy like that and help others heal at a time where you're going through depletion, it's important to find a source of fuel to keep that energy exchange going. And you will get that from your loved ones, from those that you trust, from your family, and from your close friends. So starting that process of that beautiful energy exchange of helping others move on, thinking about the steps that you would like to take to heal a broken heart and sharing those with others, being inspired by the positive shifts that they make, working together, being each other's cheerleaders as both of you keep moving forward is very, very healing. It's very empowering. You feel that you're making a difference. It gives you more purpose. And then fueling all of what you're putting into that with the love that comes from your loved ones. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So in order for you to reignite that desire to explore love, to take on this new beginning, all new, beautiful, healing beginning, we first need to put ourselves in that energy. And what best place to do that than with the people we love the most? All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Like I said, sending you many healing vibes. Comment below. I love reading your comments, guys. They help me connect with your energy. That helps me bring, messages that are relevant to what you're going through. It also, confirms that I'm making a difference, and that's my passion. Helping others, being of service when they go through challenging times is something I'm very passionate about, and your comments kind of inspire me to keep this channel going. All right, guys, have a great week. Bye.